Alright, so in Photoshop we have a lot of different blurs. We have different blurs that we can use to blur out the background to create a bit more depth in our photos. We can also use blur to blur out the foreground to also create depth in our photos. But there is also a blur called the box blur, and you probably think, what do I need it for? And I'm gonna show you exactly what you can use this blur for, and it's really useful. Alright, into Photoshop here. I've removed this background from this photo and want to create a new background for this photo. So let's just say I want to create a gradient in the background. So let's select two colors. Let's say for instance some bluish and a little bit of gradient from this blue. Now I'm going to make a gradient here. Let's make sure it's this one we just graded. I'm going to make a gradient here and everything looks fine here. But sometimes it doesn't look fine. So let me increase the contrast here and show you what I mean. So when I increase this one, you can see here the quality gets ruined. So when you get gradients like these, you can ruin the quality, and sometimes it's also called bending. And that's when you get those lines in your background. Now, the easiest way to fix this is to use the box blur for this. So I have this now in the background, and when I go to filter, blur, and select box blur, I can apply this to this background, and you can see here I can easily remove that. So that's the only useful thing I would use box blur for. If you use it for something else, feel free to share it in the comments. Until then, catch you on the next video.